But here's the funny thing about the story. So I thought to myself, like, this would be a great sequel to Before Sunset. You know, we should. And I'm thinking about this, and I was actually doing press in somewhere, and I had decided there was a journalist in the car, but we were going somewhere else. I ended up calling Richard Linklater and saying, you know, this would be great. Like when we wait another 25 years or something, and you know, Julia, we can do this thing how they missed each other, and then we'll have this really amazing thing when they're old, and I could write, you know, and base it on my mom. And I'm getting all excited, and I hang up the phone, and the journalist says, it's a terrible idea. and I'm like, why is that a terrible idea? Because I'll be dead, you know? And then I called Rick back, and I said, no, we can't lose all our fan base.
We need to do it sooner. Yeah, there is something to that. I think you might have to make a couple in between just to keep everything going.
That's what we thought.
So one of the scenes in the movie, and this is, I can't imagine how difficult this was. You have a 14-minute scene with no edits. You're driving, and, well, it's your story.
All these movies aspire for a kind of realism. You know, there's no real... People ask what happens in any of these movies, and the truth is the answer is nothing. I mean, nothing happens, except it tries to be about real people and three-dimensional human beings.
How things really go.
Yeah, so one of the ideas is we do these ridiculously long takes, and the movie opens with a kind of 14-minute take of us driving down this back road in Greece, which, of course, is about a, I don't know, 25-mile stretch of road that needs to be done, you know, be locked off, and it's about 170 degrees in Greece, you know, very hot.
You got a camera crew in the car with you?
We got a camera crew all around us. We're locking off this road, and the trouble is that the take ends with we have twins in the movie, these little girls, and they needed to be asleep. And the idea is, you know, we're parents having this very personal, private conversation while the kids are asleep. You know, so it's what happens. You know, you're trying to talk about everything while they're still out. Yeah. But the shot has to end with one of the kids waking up.
And how old is this kid?
And they're like 7 or 8.
Okay.
You know? I can't remember whether they're 9 or, but yeah, 7. And there's sweet kids that I don't want to call them out for the wrong age.
Right.
I just already did, so whatever. Okay. No, they're 7. And
at the end of the scene...
Yeah, so we do days of trying to get this take.
Really?
But we're finally getting it, and it's the last take we're going to get because the light's just right, and the traffic's finally held, and it's really okay. And as we get closer to the end of the take, I start getting worried that these girls have really fallen asleep. I mean, we've been there all day. You know, I mean, we've never gotten to the end of the take, so they've never had to say that. And so I'm driving, and there's a part of me that wants to pinch them, but but I have to kind of trust. But I know if they blow it.
Yeah, you do have to do it again.
But a whole other day.
Be there.
A whole other day. And they did it.
They did it.
And we got it. One take.
Miraculous. Wow. And you got another movie coming out that is very, very different from this. It's called The Purge.
Yeah. I literally have the polar opposite movies. The Purge is this kind of badass thriller that will rock your world. And what's weird about that is some people love Before Midnight, and they come up to me like, like your fiance, maybe.
And then you got the guys like me with The Purge.
And then there's these other guys. What's funny about it, though, is no camp seems to know that the other camp exists.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah.
Keep it very quiet.
Yeah. It's kind of, I feel like I'm cheating on one.
If there's any mingling, somebody could be killed. You should be really careful.
Be very dangerous.
Well, it's great to have you here. Again, the movie is, there's 2 movies, but this one is Before Midnight. It opens in theaters Friday. Ethan Hawke, everybody. We'll be right back with The Bachelorette.